Hello, everybody. This is C.B Smallwood, and I'm on day 13 of 100 Days of Making Comics. And this is my comic that I'm working on. I've gotten some new subscribers and stuff here lately, and followers. I really want to say thank you to everybody who's taking the time to do that. And as always, I say that just about every video I do, but I don't want nobody to think that I don't take it for granted. I also have people that's really pulling for me, and I love you guys too, guys and gals. So I really appreciate that as well. When I sketched a lot of this stuff out on the sketch paper, or whatever you want to call it, it looks nice and everything, but there's problems that I didn't really think through very thoroughly, or didn't consider, or what have you. And so, as I'm drawing this, I'm trying to come up with solutions to these hypothetical problems. Like, I don't know if the camera will let me see. Here's a graveyard scene, and this is the silhouette of the bad guys, and in the background, which is behind the bad guys in the foreground. There we go. Here's a tombstone with a grave. Now, problem becomes is if I black this out, then I can't really do a black silhouette. Could do a white silhouette against a black background, but then then they would kind of look like ghosts. So I don't know if I want to do that either. So the best solution, if I want to keep the black background, is to, in my opinion, probably just go ahead and draw the backs of the characters, which when I sketched it out, I kind of cheated, because I really didn't want to do that. Just to save time, that sort of thing. And maybe the next time you see this page, you'll look totally different. I don't know. Kind of like figuring some things out as I go along. The only real compass that I have with doing all this is, in my mind, I know what looks cool to me, and I know what looks right to me. When I say right, I mean makes sense. It looks correct in some way. So using my intuition of what I think looks cool and what I think is correct is kind of what I'm going with here. This second page is probably one of the more harder pages for me to draw because, um, well, I just, it's not, the second page when I sketched it out, it wasn't that very thorough to begin with, as far as like, particular details. Like, let me show you this one more thing, what time I'm thinking about it. Like on this, it's supposed to be like sort of like a bird's eye view of these guys standing there, and they're looking at the girl who's tripped and fell, and she should be laying there. And yeah, this looks pretty bad. So, but this is a sketch after all. It's supposed to basically convey to me a basic sense of what I want to do. But so now I'm going to have to figure out how am I going to get this girl looking like she's in proportion. No. Let me rephrase that. I have to figure out how to put this girl in perspective. There we go. How to put her in perspective in relation to the bad guys and the background. Okay. And I'm not the best guy with perspective to begin with, but so I got to figure this panel out. And I already kind of started on it, doodling. And then I'm having another problem. What time I'm talking about it, I'm going to have to go back to this because I actually use reference for this. And I'm a little annoyed at a couple of things. First of all, even though I drew this photo somewhat from reference, and the guy in the photo did hold the gun this way, this is not a correct way to hold a gun because he's holding a shotgun kind of center mass, and that's, I don't know, people who are more familiar with firearms could probably comment on this, but that he's not really offering much support. And also, the kind of odd thing is this is his left arm, so he's shooting left-handed. So just the whole thing is kind of awkward. But I'm going to have to use this anyway. Because when I drew it here, I was trying to, I added the gun last. I probably should just sketch it out all together, but whatever. Here's the shoulder, and I was trying to put this stock into the shoulder, but if you do that, the gun needs to point this way. But the girl's laying down this way, so now I got to make this gun. Oh boy, it's a big mess. I mean, you kind of see what I'm talking about. I got this to figure out. I got this to figure out. And I got this to sort out. And I definitely haven't made things easy on myself, so. If worst comes to worst, what I'll probably end up doing is I'll do what I can on this page, and then for the sake of keeping productivity up, I will actually abandon this page temporarily and then move on to another page. Now that might be not the most sound thing to do, but I think it's better than just sitting around looking at a page all day trying to figure out how to draw it. I guess it's best just to kind of move on to what you can work on. So that's kind of where I'm at. See, I like the idea of giving this guy flannel, just like that. Kind of puts me in mind Charlie Brown for some reason. Oh boy. Alright, so if anybody has any tips on how to fix some of these problems that I've talked about in this page, please comment below if you have any suggestions. It would be very helpful to me. Or if you just want to comment about something else, it might not even be relevant to what I'm necessarily doing, doesn't matter, I'm all up for conversation. Okay, yeah, this is turning out a little better than what I thought it would. Well, yeah, I'm starting to fix this now. It's just hard, like, kind of cramming everything in here. They're always tush. You got to give him the big spread out stance. Put some pockets on these blue jeans. Don't forget your pockets. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to wrap this video up. And, I appreciate everybody, again, for following, subscribing, upvoting, and liking my videos. And I hope you continue to do so, but if you don't, won't hurt my feelings, because I know everybody's busy and that you've all got your lives to live and that sort of thing, and bills to pay. But I am grateful for every single like, upvote, follow, and subscribe that I get. And, the reason I keep saying that, all those things is because, I post my videos to multiple channels. God, every one of these guys is wearing blue jeans. I wonder if that'll look odd like that. I don't know. I'll fix it. I'll figure it out. But anyway, thank y'all. I appreciate everything. And hopefully in the next video, maybe I'll have something cooler to show. If not, I'll try to think of something awesome, in the next couple of days that might be, worthy to view. So, I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks for taking the time to watch. C.B Smallwood. Until next time.